Welcome to Friendly Math 101. Today our lesson is on adding and subtracting rational expressions. First, let's review how to add a fraction. When we're looking at fractions, the first thing we're going to ask ourselves is what is the lowest common denominator? When we're looking at 6 and 8, the lowest common denominator would be 24. That's the smallest number that they both go into. To get 6 to become 24, we would have to multiply by 4. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 4. That way we keep the value of the fraction the same. That would be 12. To get 8 to become 24, we'd have to multiply by 3. Therefore, we have to multiply the numerator by 3. And 7 times 3 is 21. Now we're just going to add, to simplify our numerator, 12 plus 21 is 33 over 24. And that fraction cannot be simplified or reduced, so that is our simplified fraction. Let's apply that to a rational expression. Here, when we're looking at our denominators, v minus 5 is a quantity together, so it does not go into 2v, and 2v does not go into v minus 5. Therefore, we're going to say the common denominator is 2v times v minus 5. To get v minus 5 to look like this denominator, we would have to multiply it by 2v. So now we're going to multiply the numerator by 2v. 3 times 2v is 6v. And to get 2v to become this common denominator, we'd have to multiply by v minus 5. So now we're going to multiply the numerator by v minus 5. Here we have to remember it's subtraction. So we're going to distribute the negative 5. Negative 5 times v and negative 5 times negative 5. So negative 5 times v is negative 5v. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. A lot of students are going to forget to distribute this negative to the second term. And so please do remember that. Now we're going to combine like terms. 6v minus 5v is 1v, or just v by itself, plus 25 all over 2v times v minus 5. The numerator cannot be factored, and we can't divide anything out. So this is our simplified expression. Let's take a look at another example. So looking at these denominators, the lowest common denominator is going to be 3v squared times 7v minus 6, because they do not go into each other. So to get 7v minus 6 to look like this, we have to multiply by 3v squared. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 3v squared, and that would give us 24v squared. To get 3v squared to look like this common denominator, we'd have to multiply by 7v minus 6. So here we have to distribute. 4 times 7v is 28v. 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. And looking at this numerator, I could tell that we could factor this because 4 goes into these three terms. So I'm going to factor out 4 from each of those terms, and we're going to be left with 6v squared plus 7v minus 6 all over 3v squared times 7v minus 6. And this is as factored as it gets. Nothing will divide out. And so this is our simplified expression. Let's take a look at another example. Here in our denominators, we have two binomials, and we have to remember these are quantities together by themselves. So we're going to say our common denominator is x minus 8 times x plus 3. They don't go into each other. And so we're going to multiply our numerator here by x plus 3. When we do that, we get 3x plus 9. And we get that by distributing. And then to get this denominator to look like our common denominator, we're going to multiply by x minus 8. So there, when we distribute, we're going to get 7x minus 56. After that, we have to combine like terms. 3x plus 7x would give us 10x. 9 minus 56 is negative 47 all over the quantity of x minus 8 times the quantity of x plus 3. And the numerator can't be factored out, so we can't divide anything out, and this is our simplified expression. That concludes our lesson on adding and subtracting rational expressions. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. And for more math tutorials, subscribe to our channel, Friendly Math 101.